Emotional triggers for empaths. 5 things that deeply affect empaths if the shield is not activated. An empath is an incredibly nurturing person. They make wonderful partners, friends, and counsellors. However, they also face many challenges that they may not be able to handle alone. By learning to identify common emotional triggers and avoid them, an empath can be better prepared to deal with others and situations. Here are some things to watch out for. If you're an empath, you absolutely need to train yourself, and probably your child, to set healthy boundaries so that you won't get easily triggered. Before moving further, I hope you can help this channel grow by liking and sharing this video with your friends and relatives, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new here. 1. Empaths are sensitive to many different types of energy. Which means empaths should understand the types of content that affect their emotional state. For example, certain types of content may cause them to feel anxious or panic. Intimacy overload can lead to a host of other negative emotions. The result is anxiety and panic attacks, which can disrupt their ability to regulate their own feelings. Therefore, it is important for empaths to be aware of what kind of energy can trigger their empathic side. 2. Other people's pain and suffering. Empaths not only feel other people's energy, but also experience them in their bodies and minds. The fact that each one of us has our own suffering, being the great friends that they are, empaths will do their best to help others alleviate their pain. But how about the empath themselves? Sometimes empaths even make a great deal of sacrifice just to help others, which means the empath is the one who suffers now. This trigger is very important and very personal. That's why empaths need to set up boundaries before their quest to make the world a better place. 3. Demands and expectations from others. Empaths are caring and compassionate people. They are happy to help others, even if they have to sacrifice their needs to fulfill others' demands and expectations. While it can be satisfying somehow, more often than not, it makes empaths overwhelmed because they have to do many tasks that aren't even theirs. It leaves them emotionally burned out. Therefore, empaths need to take care of themselves and understand that rejecting others' requests is not the end of the world. 4. Feeling inadequacy. Despite their efforts in many things, empaths somehow feel that they are not helpful enough. For instance, they may not have enough time or energy to rush themselves on helping others. Thus, they feel they are not useful, knowing other people are deeply in need of their help. They probably have spent most of their time for someone, and they are feeling guilty for not being helpful to another one. This is a very serious issue that needs to be addressed before anything else. Self-worth and self-value are the most important aspects for human beings. And for empaths out there, it's essential to appreciate any efforts you make for others and realise that you're not entitled to shoulder everyone's problems. 5. Too much intimacy. Too much intimacy can also be an emotional trigger for empaths. Why? Well, most empaths tend to spend most of their time building their connection and intimacy with those they love. Empaths can understand their partner's needs, and thus they'll gladly do anything for them. Unfortunately, too much intimacy, or to be exact, one-sided excessive attention, will eventually make an empath overload. After all, there must be a balance between giving and receiving in a relationship. Empaths can do their best, but the other party must reciprocate this intention. And most importantly, empaths need to be aware of their own needs and boundaries. So, what do you think of this information? Don't hesitate to let us know your opinion by sharing it in the comments section below. Please consider subscribing to this channel and click the bell icon if this is the first time you are watching our videos. Thank you.